Alright, today I'm going to show you how to play Money Movers Maker. I really recommend you play the game first before you try and make a level, because you really need to understand how the game actually functions. But right now, I'm going to show you how to make this level. So, we've got the two brothers, just like that. We can click them and move them, and we can also click and move the exit if we like. You should label your level right away. That way when you're done, you won't forget, and you'll be able to find your level when you're done. So I'm going to label mine JPM, that's for Jetpack Max, that's my name, dash level 1. Now I'm going to take you quickly through the menus and we will get started. So this is the first menu. You'll find the money, elevators and platforms, buttons and switches, doors, different types of doors. These will block different types of things like lasers, guns. We've got prison guards and inmates. Next up, we've got a nook to hide in, a toilet. All these things, they're all movable and interactive. So these will actually move and fall if they're in certain places. The ball, you can pick it up. Same with the toilet. And this stuff, it's all just decorations. It's just to make your scene look more like a jail. So you can put beds. They don't actually do anything, but they just make it look cool. So there we go. We can even just put like lights on the wall and stuff. It's kind of cool. These are the building blocks. That's how you build the level itself. So this will be where they can jump and run on. If you place one somewhere you don't want, you just go back over it and click, and that'll erase it. So let's get started building our level. We need to build different ways for the brothers to help each other to collect the money and exit the map. So let's start off by building a little jail for the first brother. And I also wanted to show you that there's a grid system. The grid system really helps a lot because it can show you how many spaces there are between things. So in this case, this guy can only fit through a 2 blocks hole. So you need to leave 2 spaces for him to leave this area. So what we'll do is we'll just draw a platform right across the top, and that will be that. Now we're going to build a little jail for this guy. I'll put a little ceiling across his jail cell just like that. And I'll also put another wall right up here. He's really skinny and he can actually like crawl through small spaces, so I'm going to do a little corridor that he can go through, just like that. Alright, so now we have your brothers and we have them in their cells. They need a way to escape. He can't get out because he can only jump one square high, and he can't get out because he can't jump this high. So what we're going to have to do is give them ways to help each other to escape. So this brother is going to need a switch. We'll put a switch on the floor right here, and it'll be yellow. All of these switches, you can change the color, and if you change the color of it, it actually changes what it interacts with. So, in this situation, we're going to build a little panel or a trap door. We're going to grab one of these doors, and they'll slide. They'll slide from here where you can see them really well, and they slide into the ghost of their image. You can rotate it by clicking the little rotate icon, and you can click the color. So in this case, we need it to be yellow, just like this switch. So this switch now works with this door. If we put other things that are yellow, it'll also operate with this switch. So we're going to put this right here. And what we're going to do is give them a way to get out. So we're going to put a little box, just like that. So now we need to give this brother a way to help this brother. And how are we going to do that? We're going to put in an elevator. We're going to put in an elevator right up to here. Actually, I'm going to move this switch over so we can place the elevator. So let's look for an elevator. Here we go. There's one there. So with an elevator, you just place it where you want it to start. And then you can slide. The ghost image is where it will travel to. So you can put it right up here, or you can go off to the side. But in this case, we want it to go up. So we'll put it right to here. Now, we need to change the color because if we use yellow, it'll be operated by this switch and he won't be able to use it. So we'll make it red. Now we're going to take a switch button and we're going to put it on this wall. So to make it go on this wall, we have to rotate it. We can rotate it in all these different directions, but we'll just do it this way and plop, put it on the wall, and it has to be red. Otherwise, it won't control this. Now that it's red, it can. Alright, so continuing along, now we're going to need another way for this brother to get up from here once he is here over to here. So I'm going to say we're going to use an elevator. So let's use this big elevator, just because it's a big space, and we'll put it right down here. Perfect. Now we're going to make the elevator slide all the way up to here. Alright, so we've got our elevator placed, and now we have to choose a color for it. We already have a yellow switch and a red switch, so now we'll make this one green. So in order to make this work, we're gonna have to put a green switch. Let's put it right up here. And we'll make it green. There we go. Now this will operate this. All right, so I'm gonna finish building off some corridors here. I'm going to put a platform right across the top here, just like that. Now I'm gonna make a little bit of this area right here will be like a trap. I'm gonna put down a laser beam. So we'll put the laser here, and it's going to be aimed up. With the lasers, you have 2 points. There's number 1 and number 2. So this number 1 and number 2, this will dictate how far the laser sweeps back and forth, back and forth. So once you got your laser placed, we could put something else down there too, just for fun. I could put down a gun. So if you do fall down here, it's bad news. Now, for our little brother to cross this, we're going to build a sort of a falling bridge, I'm going to call it. So we're going to use one of these platforms. These ones will actually drop and fall into place. Any of these will. So I'm going to grab this one and close the menu, and I'm going to put it right up here. Up here, hovering. So what we need to do is put a couple bricks on either side here, and then we're going to put sliding doors. So we'll take 2 of these, like so, and we're going, oops, I grabbed the laser. We're going to grab this, and we're going to rotate it all the way around like this. So this one will slide right into this wall here, and so we need to make it a new color. We already have green, so we're up onto blue now. Same thing with this one, rotate it, and this one will slide right into these bricks here, and we'll make it blue as well. Cool. So we need a blue switch though, don't we? All right, we're gonna have to lay that into place. What I decided I wanted to do is I'm going to put a little brick here and a couple bricks there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a prison guard in there just to make things tricky. So we'll put this guy in here, and in order for the brother to get through, he can't just run through this guy. He's going to have to duck into a little alcove. So we'll put that right here. So if he times it right, he can go in here and he's going to run over here, and we'll put a switch, and that switch will drop. And this switch will drop the blue doors here. These will open up, and this will drop the bridge. So let's test out our level, because you should test out your level as much as possible so you can make sure it works. So let's give it a try. Alright, so first we take the little brother and throws the brick. Little brother grabs it, throws it over here, and does a big jump, picks up, and he's good to go. So now the little brother gets on the elevator, big brother hits the switch, away he goes. Little brother runs over, hits the switch, and big brother runs up. He's gonna wait, jump, and run and hide in the alcove. Boop. There you go. Now the prison guard stopped for a minute. I'm not sure if he's always gonna do that. We'll wait till he gets by and see what happens. And we'll run. He's after us. Okay, we made it. Ah. Oh no. It didn't quite go as I planned. Back to the drawing board. So, I'm going to make sure that both of these parts move out of the way at the same time. So let's actually slide these in a little bit. And we need this to be centered on this. So we'll make it so that this line lines up with this dot, and this line lines up with this dot. Now our door is going to poke out the back, and that's not really a problem, but I'll just put that over to cover it. One thing I noticed when we were doing this is that there's no way for the brother to get from here up to here. So we're just going to put a little space right there. All right, let's test it out. Big brother does this. This happens over here. All right. Run. Jump. All right. Let's see how it works. Good enough for me. All right. So the brother can make it over. Now the last thing we need to figure out is how this big guy gets up here. And I think I've got a plan for it. Back to the drawing board. Alright, I'm going to move my exit so it's a little bit more on the level. And I'm going to put a block right here. Now this, my plan is that he will push this over and knock out the guard. So then with the guard knocked out, Big Brother can grab this and use it to get up. But I don't think he can get up quite high enough. So what I'm going to do is get another switch installed, and we're going to put a sliding platform just to help out. So let's grab a platform. Let's grab one of these. All right, and we'll make this one white because we already have a blue. And this is going to slide all the way over here and just stick out a bit so he can get a boost. So where will we place the white switch? We will put it just over the exit. Put the switch. Here we are. Hide the menu, click the switch, now make it white. So this will control this. And I think we have a functioning level. So if we do, it'd be cool if we had the money set out. So we need to do some money collecting. So we'll put one here. We'll put one here. And then we'll put one up in a tricky spot over here. Perfect. All right, let's test it out. And if it works, we have a perfect working level. So let's see what happens. Bang. Hits the switch. Big Brother goes over here. Oh no. Now there's a problem. See? That's why you need to test run your levels to make sure that they actually work. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch this for a smaller one. So we'll just click that, and if you want to get rid of something, you just hit delete. Next up, we'll put a small one in. Doop. Make sure it's white. Slide it over here. And I think we're good to go. Let's try it out. Yep, we're gonna put it there. Run high. Now Brother jumps up. We wait. Alright, run. Got some money, go for the thing. Cool. Good to go. Get this one, yep. And we keep heading up here. Knock this big guy out. And we need a little bit of help here. Press the switch. Looking good. And I think we have it. Perfect. Alright. Once your level's complete and you've collected all 3 money bags, make sure you click share. So your level is now published. You can share it with your friends. You can click copy URL and you can copy and paste it manually anywhere as you like, or you can use any of these social media links below as an easy way to send it. Now it's time for you to go have fun and create your own new levels on Money Mover Maker. Have fun!